The Cleveland Cavaliers are your 2016 NBA champions!
Woo! So between LeBron's crazy chase down block on Iggy,
Between Kyrie Irving's step back three,
and Kevin Love's surprisingly good lockdown D on Steph Curry,
it was crazy!
LeBron.
What's going on, you guys? Welcome to another Asian Guys Talk About the NBA Championship Edition. Now, you guys, I did not predict that this was gonna happen. I'm not even gonna lie. I wanted LeBron to bring one home, but I did not think that the Cleveland Cavaliers had any realistic chance at beating the Golden State Warriors in a 7-game series.
All right, let's list the Cavs players that were doubted their entire careers.
Okay, you gotta start off at the top. LeBron.
Okay.
Probably one of the most heavily debated superstars in NBA history because he's clearly a top 10 player of all time, but because he kind of lacks the flashy moves, he relies a lot on his size and athleticism, even though he is a good passer.
He's not a good free throw shooter, and he kind of sometimes makes a few more mistakes than you'd like.
Kyrie, easily, since he came into the league, considered one of the top 3 point guards talent-wise. However, a lot of people question his ability to be a winner and to be a leader.
Yeah, I do think that, especially in past videos, we have kind of mentioned how we thought Kyrie dribbled too much. I thought he did an amazing job this series. He is arguably the MVP of the series.
Kevin Love,
All right.
he used to put up 26 and 14 on the Timberwolves, guys. He used to put up some disgusting superstar numbers. But the thing was, once he got onto the Cavs, everyone's like, he's a bum.
Open up another player that, you know, I'm one of those people who wrote him off as well, J.R. Smith. So I think a lot of people can agree that they doubted J.R. Smith. They said he wasn't a winner, and that's why he cried in the postgame, because everybody doubted J.R. that he could start on a championship winning team.
Almost even start on a playoff team.
Yeah, but you know, I think he shaped up under LeBron's leadership. Shout out to LeBron. He made him into a champion, and I legit am happy to see him.
And it goes down the list.
Tristan Thompson, nobody thought he deserved an $80 million contract. RJ was like 34 years old. He was like super old. Like Dellavedova, Channing Frye, Mozgov, all right, Shumpert.
They pulled it together. Now, I do think a lot of it was LeBron and Kyrie. Those two people staying super solid. Obviously, you got your contributions from Tristan Thompson in the Game 7 from Kevin Love, but Kevin Love was pretty shaky in a lot of the games. Obviously, a lot of it has to do with the fact that the Golden State Warriors, specifically the Splash Brothers, Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, historically do not play that well in NBA Finals.
Especially Klay. I feel like last season, I think I read that he only averaged like 16 points.
He shot 2 for 10. Steph didn't play very well. Obviously, it was arguable if Steph was 100% this time. But at that same time last year, the Cavs were missing Kyrie and Kevin Love, so you really can't make the injury comparison because, you know, even though Iguodala's back wasn't 100%, at the end of the season, nobody's 100%.
Yeah.
But one thing that I am very, very proud of is LeBron James.
Yeah.
LeBron James plays this game the right way. And he is a leader, and he makes the sacrifices. And I feel like anybody in any sport, or really almost anything that they do, can take something away from the way LeBron leads his team.
I mean, I think it's clear that LeBron doesn't always make the best decisions. But the way he gets his team involved, the way he was still trusting Kevin Love, he makes sure everybody is involved, he makes sure everybody is trusted, he makes sure everybody feels good about the team.
But at the end of the day, I have never seen a player in the NBA lead his team the way LeBron does. LeBron says, everybody on my back, just follow the system, and I'm gonna lead everybody to the promised land.
You know, I felt like LeBron did a good job by keeping his team level-headed.
We got to give a shout out to Draymond, though, because Draymond gave him 32. He hit 6 threes. I mean, it was crazy. He hit 5 in the first half.
Electrifying.
And the thing was, Draymond stayed afterwards and congratulated LeBron and the Cavs on Golden State's home court. And while Klay just immediately left.
That was a little disrespectful, for sure. The way he walked off just... I mean, this is supposed to be, to some people, the second best shooting guard in the entire league. To some people, the #1 shooting guard. And he didn't step up, and he didn't show respect.
Between Draymond taking a swipe at LeBron's nuts, Klay talking trash, Maurice Spates talking trash, LeBron was fired up.
Ayesha Curry talking trash.
Yo, Ayesha Curry. You know, there was just too many things that were out of character. Steph throwing the mouthpiece.
Yeah.
Getting ejected. And I do think that Steph was injured and he was frustrated that he couldn't do what he wanted to do. But ever since the Chef Curry 2.0 lows came out, the ugly, you know, the Father's Day specials, Steph didn't win a game.
Boom! All right, David, I think we got to talk about the legacies of the three most important people in this playoffs. Steph Curry, LeBron, and now the rising legacy of Kyrie Irving.
Yeah.
Now, Steph, how is his legacy hurt by this?
I would say that Steph's godlike status is now called into question because it seems like OKC and then the Cavs kind of cracked the code. It did look like in the regular season that literally Steph looked like a video game. And when it came to the playoffs, he was still good and he still had his moments, but he was definitely not the video game 99 sliders character that he seemed like during the regular season. I think that this was on LeBron's side and the Cavs side, this was huge. Obviously, they hadn't had a championship in Cleveland for like 50 plus years, despite all these, moments where they almost had it. And I think if you look at LeBron's situation, his whole career is kind of representative of what they went through this season. A lot of turmoil, just a lot of instability.
A lot of criticism.
But they still made it through and made it happen.
Man, I would say the conversation can now be LeBron versus Kobe because he has led his team. He's been the #1 guy on 3 championships.
Yeah.
He's had talent on all those teams, no doubt, but he's been the main guy, and he's won 4 MVPs. So
yeah, that's true.
You got to talk about it.
Kobe had Shaq, guys.
Yeah, you got like,
and LeBron had Shaq 1 year.
That's true. He didn't have Shaq like when Kobe had Shaq.
He had fat
Shaq. Kyrie. All right, and real quick, I think Kyrie, and unexpectedly, he really made a name for himself. He is a champion now, and he essentially hit the game-winning shot.
Kyrie hit a game-winning step-back 3 in Steph Curry's face to ice the game.
In Game 7.
All right, you guys, this leads us into our final questions about the future. Is LeBron going to stay in Cleveland now that he's accomplished his ultimate mission? Is Kevin Love going to stay? What are the Golden State Warriors going to look like? They have 8 free agents this offseason. Everyone is letting the rumor mill, spin. For me, I don't think LeBron's going anywhere. Kevin Love, yeah, he might.
Warriors are definitely going to look different. Curry, Clay, and Draymond, I believe they're going to stay. But, man, everybody else, free to move.
Harrison Barnes is donezo.
Sean Livingston.
Sean Livingston's going to be a starting point guard somewhere next season. In the comments section below, make sure you, #1, let us know what you think of the Cleveland Cavaliers being your 2016 champions. #2, what is the future of these two teams? Do you think you're going to see them in the finals a lot again in the future? And #3, what do you think is the biggest offseason NBA story that's going to happen, whether in terms of trades or draft picks? Ben Simmons, Buddy Hield, Ingram, crazy.
All right, guys, thanks for watching that video, and until next time, we out.
Peace. You guys, thank you so much for watching that episode of Asian Guys Talk About the NBA. We are not stopping the series just because the season's over. We're going to continue because actually we're really into off-season rumors, draft picks, people trades, salary cap.
But really, I do want to stress that despite doubting the Cavs earlier, I'm really, really happy for LeBron. I mean, to bring a championship home to your home city, to go back, all right, to leave your home and then come back and give them a championship, that's a really beautiful thing. And I would say it's really inspiring at the same time.
Yeah, it is, it is.
All right, watch this video right here. Watch this video right here. Subscribe, check out our shirts at fungbroshop.com.
Peace.